far, we have no police report. We have a claim and a legal demand for money. And that just doesn't look good. It doesn't look serious. Because to me, serious people, when they've been victims of serious things, they want justice. It's not just about money. Right now, as it stands, as I'm making this video, and I could be wrong later, and you know, more could come out, it looks like she's just going for the money. And therefore, it weakens her case dramatically, and it does make it look like she is just another person out for money. McGregor's been accused of this a few times now. I can't remember how many, 2 or 3, maybe more. We could have a man who is just so rich that he gets accused of things because he's an opportunity to cash in on regularly. And therefore, how bad is that people would do that to him? Or we could have a man who's a superstar and really is that guy, and everyone's worshipping him, not knowing that. Either way, how fucked is that? Either way, it's bad. But it's a horrendous situation to be in, and it's just one that again and again and again. I mean, in the last year, there was a woman leapt off his boat because she said she was getting attacked by him and nearly drowned. How does this shit keep following this man around? At some point, you have to take responsibility and go, I keep getting myself in these situations. I must be a dickhead.
You know you don't want no smoke. Huh? You know you don't want no smoke. You know I want no smoke. With the one true king. With the one true king. Listen, I need to respect for that, but I want that too. You know that. I've always been king. Huh? I've always been king. Since the day I started this. And I'm gonna die king. Anyway, we'll see. We could have solved, but you left. Oh no, you sit back for 2 years. I had to get to the size to kick your ass. Huh? I had to get to a good enough size to kick your ass. You have to get a good enough size to kick your ass. Yes. That took you 3 years. 3 years to long that happened. You got knocked out the woman with bunny baby and bunny little one. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Have you been wrestling? Respect it. Always. Yeah. Respect it. Don't let the system get you. Oh, yeah. Play the game. Don't let the game play. That's real. That's real. Don't let the game play. That's real. Okay? Yeah. I'll always be down for 5 years, but not be best. But I want you. I want to give you out. If you kick my ass, Francis, you're going to have to learn how to wrestle. I'm working on it. You think you're going to learn how to do jiu-jitsu. And it's going to take you more than a year.
Do you feel like a guy like Nemkov could fit in if he was in the UFC light heavyweight division? Like, how do you feel like he would stack up against some of the top UFC light heavyweights?
He'd definitely be up at the top. You know what I mean? If not the champ. You know, I've said it before I fought Nemkov, the only person over there in UFC I feel it will be the champ soon. There isn't the champ yet. He should have fought with the champ last with Maga Ankala. Like, I've trained with him a few times in camp. We share camp together. He's a monster. Like, I've trained with other heavyweights in UFC.
Maga Ankala. So we talking about the same guy who fought to a decision with Jan Blachowicz, who just so happened to be the same guy who knocked you out and sent you to Bellator. But that's the only guy that can compete with a guy that you tied with. And then what was the other one? Was a decision? That statement is bizarre. No contest and decision. But yet the guy that cleaned your clock and then went to a decision with the same guy that you're talking about. MMA math may not be like a beat all type thing, but you gotta have some type of logic to making sense to the dumb shit you say, because that was pretty dumb.
Listen, you picked Jared Cannonier, Robert, going into this one because you said he was too well-rounded for Marvin Vettori. Anything surprise you in this fight at all?
Yeah, definitely. I picked Cannonier to win this fight, right? But I didn't pick this Cannonier. I didn't envision seeing this pressure fighter Cannonier who just crowds and closes that gap. You saw during the fight, Cannonier had a hold of Marvin's hand a lot of the times just because he was that close. I didn't pick him coming out with this approach, but it obviously worked to great effect.
Robert, you've obviously fought both men, so you know what it's like to be in there with both of them. Were you surprised at all at the toughness of Vettori, those big power shots that he was able to take throughout 25 minutes of fighting?
I've got to say, hats off to both guys. That fight was absolutely incredible. One of the better middleweights fights I've seen in a long, long time. Vettori, what do you have to do to put him away? I know I tried my best. I know a lot of other people have tried their best. And now Cannonier gave him 5 minutes of record-breaking significant strikes and still couldn't put him away. So he's made of something else.
Yeah, I mean, so we've been pushing it really hard this is our 4th week. We're on week 7 from the fight. My body feels good. It's just a little bit tired from pushing it so much, but I gotta feel like this. I think next week I'll really start to see a huge improvement in my cardio. I see a huge improvement from last week to this week. Just exhausting my body every day is not allowing me to really recover and then come in here 100%. Which is obviously the point of these hard weeks and hard camps and hard weeks up the camp. That transition into sparring 5 rounds, sparring 6 rounds. I'm feeling really good for about 4.5 rounds. And that last half of a round, I really got to focus on staying in position and keeping my not getting out of position, not making mistakes, and not taking chances. I tend to get a little bit crazy, and especially in grappling positions. But I think I can, take some of that out and conserve some energy as well as stay in a better position for the most part.
Would you be open to welcoming Khamzat to the division?
Is that fight gives me a title shot?
Possibly, yeah.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't know. He's not even ranked in middleweight, is he? So, I know he's popular. Everybody wants to see him do his thing and stuff like that. If they called me and said, hey, Khamzat for a contenders match, that's a yes.
So if it's not a contender fight and it's not just easy to fight, you pass?
I'm trying to get to the title. I'm not just fighting to entertain you people. You know what I mean? I know you guys want to see it. I know it will be a good fight. You know what I mean? If that fight gets me the title shot, yes, I'm ranked. I just beat number 3. I'm not looking back. I'm looking forward. I'm looking at the champion. So if Dana and Hunter and them say he's between you and the champion, that's something we can talk about. But if you saying, would you fight Khamzat and welcome him in the division? I'm like, does that get me to the title? That's the question I'd have for you.
Yeah, I know the Q&A is over, but what do you think of Conor McGregor backing you in this Jake Paul fight? He's clearly picking you. You like that you guys are rivals? You like that he's picking you in this fight?
He knows I can fight.
That's what's up. Good stuff.
You beat the unranked guy.
But what's next for you? Michael Chandler, you want a rematch with Islam Makhachev, but what did the UFC brass tell you? What did the matchmakers tell you? What will they do for you, Arman?
Definitely it's gonna be someone from top 5. You know, they can give me someone from like top 15 or ranking guy, because I deserved, you know, like I finished this guy and I'm here, you know, like they gotta give me someone from the top, and like I wanna get that title shot, you know.
You're the youngest ranked guy in the lightweight division, but how confident are you that they're gonna give that to you, that they're gonna give you the top 5? Did they reassure you in any way, shape, or form?
I feel so confident, you know, because when I spar with good fighters, I feel like I'm much better than them, you know, and I just feel like I can beat everybody, and I know if they're gonna give me someone from top 5, I'm gonna show my performance, you know, and my shape.
When people start taking sneak photos of you in the gym, imagine if I started doing that to chicks and taking sneak photos of people. I'd be a creep. So when you're starting to take creep photos, thank you, at the gym, then you're a fucking creep too. Whether you're a man, woman, or child, I don't give a fuck. You're a fucking creep.
Yeah, things have settled now. I'm in the car with Coach Isaiah. We're chilling, but just saying, look, shout out to those. This is the dues. Quick, you know, chirp, fist bump, quick smile, quick hello. Don't hold me hostage with your conversation. He's got a timer on his phone where I'm supposed to rest, and when you hold me hostage, I'm not resting. So don't do that. Don't try and interrupt me during. And other people enjoy doing sets. Like, you see, I'm benching right now. It's like, don't. And also, again, to the ladies I scolded. I went up to them and I said, look, how would you feel if I was secretly filming you in the gym? And immediately it was just like, boom. And they apologized. So shout out to them for taking it in good faith. But yeah, don't be a creep. I mean, unless...
What do you mean by that?
Jokes.